Yeah. Smart.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Let's just get it going today. We have a whole bunch of people on. We got a whole bunch of people on video now too. So let me, Jerry, you want to say hello?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Where's this Windows C?
I just see that Gatchaman base spaceship.
Yeah, let me see. Let me, you guys bear with me for a second while I try to set up this. Okay, let's see this one. All right, this. Okay, I guess I gotta make this screen bigger. And then we can all. Ooh, that's too big. Now we're just looking at Jerry's chest.
Nice.
Put Courtney's face on really big.
Yeah, why is Courtney like? Do you see this where she's kind of big and then she's kind of small, or is she?
Am I glitchy?
A little bit. You're a little. Yeah. What's going on?
I don't know.
And you're on vertical. So which camera are you using for your?
So I'm on my phone right now because I've been troubleshooting the Logitech camera on my computer, so...
Oh, is there something wrong with it?
Yeah, it only focused one time since I got it, and I've been trying to figure out how to fix that.
What do you mean it only... Did you download the app?
Yeah, download the app, but it still like remains basically out of focus.
Really?
So I can get on my computer, actually. I can use my regular... maybe I'll do that. But I won't be in this weird square area.
Wow.
So let me do that.
It's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's fine for now. We can see you. It's up to you. I'm just trying to set everything up. Once you sign off, though, you guys don't... the panel's going to reorder. So...
Oh, sorry. Are we signing off?
No. Don't do that.
So I'm gonna have to.
Gonna be vertical or horizontal?
You can do You want to do vertical, Fletch? You can do vertical. Are you on your phone? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Then I can. What I can do is I can put Fletch and Courtney side by side.
Courtney's on twice.
Yeah, why is Courtney on twice? Oh, there's... Okay, Courtney one and...
Does that... Oh, that works better.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's the other one. All right.
Yeah, the other one's Heather
Brown. You need to stop that. You need to stop with that close-up.
Well, welcome to the stream. We're still figuring it out. 150 episodes.
And still haven't figured it out.
Yeah, still working on tech. So we do need
it's all Jerry.
We do need a tech intern. All right, look at this. All right, Fletch, you want to show the people your background, Fletch?
My background?
Yeah.
Is that all original art?
I just got some pieces that I got from different signings that we did at the DC booth, and so there's a Suicide Squad, Justice League, Wonder Woman, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and the Suicide Squad, Shazam. Yeah, they're all up there.
All right, and Sean's ready to go. I'll punch him in. So this is
a large poster.
I just wanted to show everybody. I got this from Harry, our friend Harry, in Japan. This is an actual Gatchaman animation cell, original.
Oh, wow. How do they do that? The flame effects.
It looks like it's airbrush.
Oh.
Yeah, they were big on airbrushing in the 80s.
Taking it out for the first time. So.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. Sometimes the paint kind of just flakes off of the acetate.
Yeah, I don't know if you should be taking that out.
So he said not to It's glued. It's kind of stuck onto the
Oh yeah,
to the
don't.
paper.
Oh no.
You can
Don't
kind
do
of see there's another drawing of a God Phoenix underneath. G5. Oh, it's on the back. This is the
Oh,
pencil
yeah.
drawing of the G5.
Oh,
So why is that on the back? Is it just like scratch paper?
It's well, the back is the original animation paper, and then the frame.
Oh yeah, that's where they get the ladies to ink it on the
Well,
acetate.
yeah. So and then they put it together, but now it looks like the acetate. See, I'm trying to pull it apart.
Yeah, I
Some
would
of
do
that
that.
paint is so.
leave it.
Just leave it. There's a backing board on here.
I wonder if, like that pencil drawing, they might just put it through a Xerox machine and put acetate in the paper tray holder, and they'll just print the black pencil ink onto the acetate.
Probably. I mean, that's the original drawing right there. So, which is more valuable? Like, as from a collector standpoint, is this the big thing, or is the acetate? Oh, Dr. Midnight's been gifting a ton of subs.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Dr. Midnight, how you doing? How's your mom? You feeling better? Do you feel better from your ailments? Right? Like, this is obviously the more presentable side, because it's color, and it's the animated cell. But the pencil is the original. I don't know, how would you present it? Like, frame it?
Well, one thing I did, I have an original. I had an original Miyazaki scene where what's that girl on the broom? I forget which one it was.
Kiki?
Yeah, Kiki. She's flying on a broom with a cat on the back, and it was the same thing on acetate.
Yeah.
And I wanted to gift it to my girlfriend at the time, but it's just kind of like on acetate. So what I did is went to the art book that you find at the bookstore, and then they show the watercolor backgrounds they do.
Right.
So I matched up the background to that animation cell, and I did a color Xerox of the background, and I put it on top of the background, so it looks like I got like an entire.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. It looked like a real.
The background
movie
is more
still.
expensive than the individual cells,
Yeah.
because the backgrounds are
Only
more
one
rare.
background.
Yeah.
a lot more work.
So shit.
Bernard, James Quo has asked if you can do some foreshortening today.
Oh yeah, from last time we were on. Yeah, Courtney requested it, but you can maybe combine that with the Spider-Man drawing you have to do if you're doing the Spider-Man.
What is the Spider-Man character for today, Jerry? For the Battle of the
The
Sketches.
Scarlet Spider.
Who's that?
That's I think the Mark Bagley one, right?
Is
Where
he
he's got like the blue sleeveless hoodie on.
is he in the movie?
Yes.
Oh. All right. Well, that's the G5. Actually, Harry said, "Don't frame this. Like, don't hang it up, because sunlight or light in general will cause it to fade." So, is I keep it in a folder. I'm like,
Especially if it's red. The red goes first.
really?
So.
So, like, what good is it if you have it and you can't show it?
Well, no, I mean there's different type of plexi that you can use as far as ultraviolet coated and all that can protect
Really?
UV glass.
degradation, UV.
All right. How much is that stuff?
It's
Oh, no.
glass.
UV plexi is cheaper than glass.
Yeah.
All right. Well, should I draw Scarlet Spider or Punk Rock Spider-Man? So we didn't do that last
because you
week.
missed it.
Yeah.
Well,
I say whichever one you want to do.
and try to work in a foreshortening lesson.
Right. So. All right. All those in one, huh? That's a lot. Okay. Let me move the hot tub down a little bit. So, make it a little bit more room. Do you guys want to do do you guys want to vote which character to draw today? Sean, do you have a preference?
Well, you really can't show it in the gallery tomorrow if it's the one from the previous week, right?
Why not?
Oh, that's true.
Why not? Lurky Lurk, thanks for resubbing with Prime, 24 months. Dr. Midnight's been gifting a sub. Gifted you a sub. Gifted Jerry a sub. Gifted Courtney a sub. Gave out
thank you.
10 community subs. Carson McKinney, thank you for resubbing. 24 months. Wow. Thank you guys for the support.
Looks like Jerry has a toupee floating in the air on his screen.
Oh, that's my
I'm doing some lettering.
that's my mic. All right, so let's see the chat real quick. How's everybody doing this week? All right, we're gonna try to keep this. Trying to get this chat banner. I forgot who was first. It's blocking. This thing is blocking. Jamie Odell, James Quo, Kevin P. West, Dr. Midnight. Hope Dr. Midnight's mom's doing okay. Nico S. Blue. Good to see you. Proton Factories. What's up, Proton Factories? Wildstorm is here. SCCG. What's up? That's so Dr. Midnight's been going on a gift sub tear. Promiscuous Time Traveler, K-Pop Junkie, Way High, The Less Cool Nader Tot, Beef Skeleton, Second, Nico, Crispy Papa, Hachu, D4 Vogue, Dave Vogue. Mom is Better, Dr. Midnight. Been reading the book you recommend. I feel better. Hey, that's good. You know, I woke up yesterday with a tremendous back pain. Last 2 days I woke up with a back pain. Today.
That's from the golf
Huh?
that we did.
Yeah,
That's
but
From the
the
golf.
golf was
The
the
golf
golf
we
was
did.
Friday. So, I mean, it was just stiffness, pure stiffness. Monday morning, and then Tuesday, and then I just told myself it's stress, and now it's kind of gone. So we'll see.
I actually went drinking yesterday.
What?
Jesus Christ.
David came to visit me, and so we had to go get drinks.
Carson McKinney has a nice shirtless picture of himself on Instagram. You guys are
he's getting
following
all
him?
sexy.
Yeah,
What?
he had a summer tan.
Is he legal?
Oh yeah. I mean, but you know,
Like in Thailand.
you can make him
He's over
Carson
18.
McManley instead of McKinney, McManley if you want. At the next show. All right, let's go. Who do we want to draw today? Did we come to a consensus, or can I do another character? Spider.
You can do whoever you want, man.
Jerry, who are you drawing?
Well, I actually did my drawing before I went to LA.
Oh, you did. Cheater.
Yeah, so I could, so that I could responsibly drink while I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring up Sean's head. We need Sean on this chat. Later on, Sean has something to show you guys too. He's been working on he's going to draw on stream.
If we have time.
If we have time.
If you guys want to see a tutorial on light and shadow quickly.
Honestly, I need to learn.
Okay, look at this. We have this weird head setup here.
There you go.
Anything going on in the comic book world, Sean?
Oh, I want to ask Fletch. I think I saw a J.G. Jones cover, and I think I saw your face in the background, possibly.
That
got
was,
that right?
yeah, that's me. That was on the cover.
Oh yeah,
That
what's
was
the
the
cover?
It was me and Lisa Hawkins was in there too, the former DC editor. We were. It was a Wasp cover. It was at Las Vegas, where it's throwing dice, and you see Wasp in the middle, and me in the background throwing dice, like a huge face.
Did someone show me this
Nice.
cover?
Yeah,
What's
I
that?
sent it to you. I sent it to Bernard.
Okay, I, I, I think I quickly looked at it. Where is this? Let me pull this up.
You can see Fletch's big face. Then, because it's Wasp, like your face like took up the whole background, like
Yeah.
it's like,
Oh, it's that big.
and then giant dice in the foreground.
Chrome.
Now it requires you to do some tricky stuff, so maybe you should just do your drawing.
There it is.
Which one with the red?
On the far left.
The red die.
That's very obviously you, Fletch. Why is this the first time I'm seeing this?
That was years ago.
Oh my god.
How old is this
It was?
image?
I gotta buy this. I need to own this comic.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So this is an old cover.
Avengers 71, I think it says. I don't even know what issue it is. Marvel 2000 something.
Well, that's you throwing the dice.
Yeah.
Ready?
And then
and
Lisa
who's
Hawkins
that? That's
is
Lisa
so
Hawkins?
unimportant. Yeah, I mean, she's basically it's covered up by the dice.
How long ago was this?
I want to say like 2004 or 5.
Fletch, you were married?
Oh wow, it's that old.
Maybe. When he was doing Avengers covers. I think this was the. Was this during the Jeff Johns run? I forget.
I don't know. How did you find this, Sean?
JG Jones put it on his Instagram
Oh.
recently for some reason.
He put it on there because he said he was going to San Diego for the first time in years.
Oh,
So he's coming back for Comic Con.
so he's selling this. Is he selling this cover?
No, just showcases some of his art.
Well, you don't like Wasp? You're throwing dice at her?
Sure, I'll focus on the money.
Oh yeah.
And you look like a gambler there with the glasses and the bling.
Yeah, look at that. He has a wedding ring that's on your left hand, and he has a pinky ring, so that means he's like a mobster.
Yeah.
You got like a necklace. What else?
Apparently, some kind of. I have to keep all my chips in order too. They're all lined up.
Wait,
Back
You're
to me now.
rare.
Well, Flesh, look. Is that chest hair, or is that you see? There's a necklace with a chip or something on it, or like is your shirt all the way down like Elvis?
That's
think-
fair. That's Elvis.
Right.
He did that. He knows I was a big Elvis fan.
What is that area there? Okay, so I guess it's an Elvis outfit. Wow, you're a big Elvis fan? Yeah, look at that. There's a collar. You can see the collar by her knee. I didn't know Fletch was a big Elvis fan.
Love Elvis.
Oh,
Can you not like Elvis? Doesn't everybody like Elvis?
wow.
I like Elvis.
All right, did we figure out who I'm drawing today? Because I need to get out here. DYO Pickles here.
You choose.
Kevin
I think
Puris.
Spider-Punk is more fun.
Spider-Punk is more
I
fun.
kind of want to see that.
Okay, so
So you're just gonna encourage everyone to be a week late every week. No,
it's better late than never. That's what I tell my editor.
I didn't finish mine.
So what are we doing? We want to do foreshortening. Is that the key?
Yes, please.
Right.
That's what James Cole would like to see.
Okay, so if we're doing foreshortening, what is the question with the foreshortening? I don't know.
What is it?
What is foreshortening? Gosh, I really have to. You have to sit down and really do a lesson plan with a lot of this stuff. But let's figure out. Let's look at can. if we did a can, like an iconic version of a can, right? Or like a isometric clear. Okay, so if this was a can, like one of these things here. Guru energy, organic energy.
Nice.
So foreshortening is when it appears in a Michael Bay movie in an explosion, and the can comes at you and from an extreme angle.
So if we were to do like different angles of the can, and then again this is just straight on, and the can being like representation of a cylinder or a person, then the foreshortening would be to kind of take this back. But even this, you would have to see, if I just took it back all the way down here, it looks too long. Tilting of the can is kind of one way of looking at it, right? The can, you can see just by up for the camera how close something is to you, how further away something is. Now, applying that to like a human, Courtney doesn't like to do wireframes, but I would encourage people, if you're drawing, draw wireframes. You have the head. There's a center line. There's a center line for the head, and there's a center line for the main area of the torso. Right now, I'm just going to do this is kind of the clavicle shoulder area, which is triangular. And I tend to like move with the rib cage, right? You have the shoulder points, and then where the legs are. If we're just drawing the person kind of almost in a statuesque pose, the elbow is kind of going to be around where the middle hip of a female or lower rib cage of a male area is going to be, equal distant to. So again, if we're looking at the torso as a circular, similar to a can, that's why I think it's important to learn perspective by drawing your environment, drawing your room, drawing things that are on tables, still lifes. It actually is going to help. What's up, D. Rogers? It's actually going to help you drawing organic and human figures. Because the arms are kind of like cans. I don't really advocate using cylindrical shapes, but when you watch a lot of drawing tutorials, that's how they break down the human figure. I was taught just by drawing from actual people, so and drawing from the inside out. So every figure has an inside force, and this is really based upon understanding like gestures. So if you can get the inside line, then from the inside line you can go outwards, and from drawing inside out you actually get very loose. You're not so worried about the outside shape, right? So you can kind of play with how the figure is, and then after you're done, then fill in the outside. And I think you'll find that the drawing will be less stiff at the same time. So going inside out really, to me, is the key, not outside in. Jerry's yawning. Is that what Sean said?
I'm sorry.
Now, most
I've never
people
thought about that.
most
Well,
people
that
draw from
does-
the outside in, right? So they'll draw the face, and then they'll draw the arm, then they'll draw the torso. But I really feel like drawing from the inside out really is the key. So if we're gonna do like Spider-Punk,
Or Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet Spider. What is Scarlet Spider? Let me look up Scarlet Spider.
Yeah, I would recommend if you do any foreshortening, do not foreshorten a guitar.
It's
is
difficult,
very
yeah,
difficult.
because you got two round
Very
circles
difficult.
and a stick. What is a Scarlet Spider? Is that one word? Or two? Or Scarlet Spider-Man. Oh, it's this guy with the blue hoodie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. What are Scarlet Spider's powers? Anybody?
Spider Sense?
I mean, is he just
Okay.
Spider? Is he just Spider-Man or what?
Yeah, I think he's very young.
I think that's
Is
a
the
question
real
for your
Peter
Jimbo.
Parker who is living as Ben Riley?
Scarlet
What?
Spider is the real Peter Parker who
Peter
was living.
Parker was living as Ben Riley.
Is this during one of the when like Peter Parker died or something or?
Is this a joke?
Well, he's Spider-Man's clone. Clone of Spider-Man, right? So
Oh.
he's a raging Spider-Man. So he has.
I didn't realize I was on mute. I was saying that. He's Spider-Man's clone.
Wait, is he the mean? Is he like the bad clone? Is that what he is?
The Spider-Man we know is a clone who replaced him. Okay.
In advertising, we learned if you want to make a kid look mean or like a bully, you put a hoodie on him.
That's
A little
that's
racist.
so early '90s.
All right, so let's see. Let's look up some Spider Scarlet images. This is a Jim Ballant character, probably. You said, Jerry?
No,
Mark
not
Bagley,
Jim Powell.
right?
Mark Bagley.
Mark Bagley.
Mark Bagley.
I like the ankle pouches.
Why does he have ankle pouches? Is that because he's
He's in jail.
He's in
Oh,
jail?
Subway tokens.
so are they like ankle trackers? Because he's
he's bad. The hoodie, the ankle track.
or is that also additional like webbing,
Foot web.
foot webbing?
So it's like a vest hoodie.
Yeah, it's like a
that's-
workout. It's like a workout.
Whereas- His head gets cold, but his arms don't.
Right.
Yeah. I think actually, like I saw the other Spider-Man with like an actual jacket, but I think with this, it's almost like highlights that he has no pants on, which
Yeah.
kind of gets me. It's kind of like I'm really feeling the no
It
pants.
works for Donald Duck, okay?
That's what. Maybe that's it. That's what I'm thinking.
And those things around his wrists, is that where he's shooting? Okay, these are funny. Is this from like?
Oh, he has a
Alright.
special belt too.
Yeah, is
He
this
could have
from
been
like
part of
Robot
like
Chicken?
a belt.
Does he shoot
Utility
webbings
belt
from
strap.
his wrist, or is he the original Spider-Man where he had to make the webbing?
Yeah, to make the webbing. Just a clone.
Oh, okay. Look at this. This is the Milo Manara Scarlet Spider shot.
Oh, I kind of want that.
All right.
Is that for sale?
It's got some cool. It's a toy, 1/6 figure. He's got some cool
Why is he
shoes.
Posing like that though.
Why isn't he?
Yeah, he's having a donut. He's on his phone. Look at that. All right. Anyways, see that.
Mm.
All right, it only extends so far. Okay. What are some poses?
Well, you're gonna foreshorten something like so. I guess that would be his hand or foot.
So what do we want to foreshorten?
Everything.
You can't foreshorten everything.
Oh,
I mean, it's kind of like if you have, I don't know. You choose.
His package.
oh, so I gotta draw the whole figure then. Shit.
Yeah, you can do the Green Lantern, where it's just a head and a giant fist.
Yeah. So for me, like I generally like to start with the head because it's like an anchoring, and then I got the shoulder.
Are you drawing anything? Because we can't see you.
Oh shit, that's right. All right, let me get rid of this. Thank you.
Mhm.
Spider-Man typically has more outrageous poses.
Yeah, that's hard. Like, you really cannot be a stiff kind of artist when you do Spider-Man.
Shit.
Maybe that's why I thought of it, because he does have kind of outrageous poses, so he bends so much that it doesn't seem like it'll be, completely full frontal, flat type of image. So I was interested.
I think Spider-Man, out of all the characters, tends to be something. Sometimes can be very difficult because of how, like, acrobatic.
Embroidered he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it seems like artists try to outdo each other until you go too far, like Eric and Eddie.
So I'm thinking like the leg is in front.
I always had trouble with fluidity with the figure. Like, I was always very stiff, so they gave me Iron Man to draw because he was kind of like a machine. And after that, I did Wolverine, and I just thought like I would never draw. They would never ask for me to draw a female character, but as I got better and better, I eventually drew Elektra, who's basically a naked woman, and then I did 2 issues of Spectacular Spider-Man.
You did
You
Spider-Man?
did?
I did, yeah.
Sean, do you have any tips on drawing Wolverine? Because I'm drawing him now.
Wolverine. Well, he has pointy hair and pointy claws.
Pointy hair, pointy claws, but like, do you? Who do you fashion your your Logan after?
I think it's mostly it's a combination of Laniel Yu and Bay Windsor Smith and Travis Charest.
No, but is there a human that like a?
Oh, that you mean?
Yeah.
Human. Not really. I don't think anyone uses Hugh Jackman.
Right.
What about Danny DeVito?
Yeah, no, people use Danny
Young,
DeVito.
svelte Danny DeVito. Damn, you were gonna give your ex-girlfriend. Oh, you did give her.
I did.
Wow.
You gave her what?
Shit.
What did you give her?
Gave her a frame, an animated cell from.
Kiki's Delivery Service.
Yeah.
It's an iconic shot of her flying on the broom. And, you can buy these at any type of, almost like a flea market because the animation cells, there's so many of them.
Sean, I thought you were taught to save your money.
Oh, not back then.
Wait, which girlfriend?
wasn't that
Which girlfriend
expensive.
was this? Before you were a pro or after you were a pro?
No, there was only one other
Oh.
girlfriend. So,
All
Only
right.
had 2 girlfriends in your.
yeah. I'm not
Oh, Sean. That's not very
That
sugary
Sean would
of you, dude.
consider that Sean would call a girlfriend. I mean, so I got a little bit of a forced perspective here. Got the hand, big hand, right?
Let's say, how do you draw with all those eraser marks around it?
Oh, I'm just sketching right now. I'm not really worried about trying to get the right pose. Make sure I have the right elements in there.
For foreshortening, I thought you were gonna draw like his hand at your face, shooting a web at your face.
No, his hand's like right
What
his
is it,
hand.
similar?
Yeah, it's similar. The hands.
So how do you decide? You know, obviously hand is larger, kind of coming towards you, of course. But how do you decide how much larger it is compared to like the head?
Well,
Because I mean, you can make it really extreme, but
Yeah.
I feel like there's like a good zone where right now it's looking really nice. It's
It's
looking
whatever.
it's whatever looks nice. Is that what you're gonna say,
Mm.
Sean?
I mean, usually I find that there's a tendency if you draw realistically, you picture in your head some extreme foreshortening, and when you go to draw it, it feels really weird to draw a hand so large as the body, and then you end up getting more and more conservative until you just kind of take the piss out of your drawing. So it's important to lock that image in your head and just try to compare how big the foreshortened body part is against everything else, and then don't be afraid to. It just feels really wrong when you're doing it, but if you make that foreshortened part very, very large, it becomes more exciting. It brings you into the drawing, because right now, like if I were looking at this Spider-Man, I would feel like his fingers are about like 6 inches away, or maybe 1 foot away from my eye.
Pretty close, yeah.
But
Less
yeah,
than that.
so it really brings you in, like when you're in like drawing a fight scene. To draw something really foreshortened, it means that you're in the fight, and then you feel like you're gonna hit, so you feel like you gotta back up, and it just feels like more like a roller coaster. So if you don't do foreshortening, I mean, you really are handicapping yourself. But it's just a question of getting comfortable, because you can really fail too. Like if you draw the rest of the body in a regular perspective and just have like one giant fist, it just looks stupid. So you gotta be able to foreshorten and kind of work backwards, so that everything goes back by degrees. And so, like, you know, his hand's really big, but his wrist is also big because it's the next in line. And then the hand or the foot that's very far away is probably very small.
And the foot, his right foot, depending on how his legs are positioned, his body has to be perpetually moving backwards. So it's not just one body part. Huh?
Can you bring it down a little bit?
Yeah. So it's not just one body part.
Hot tub.
Yeah,
Want me to get rid of the
damn
hot tub?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that hot tub is doing.
What's floating in there?
It's
What
summertime.
is that?
It's a piece of shit.
No, it's a Snicker.
Yeah.
It's a Snicker bar.
No, it isn't.
It's a Snicker bar.
Hmm.
Yeah, the hot tub.
Yeah, that stick bar was made by one of the people in the chat.
I think
Oh,
Matthew made that. Did Matthew make that?
Oh yeah, Matthew Crossart did it. Yeah.
Oh, where is he? He needs to get on. He's enjoying life in Japan.
All right, let me get the. Let me move down the camera. It's 9:22. There we go.
I think one of the things that happens with foreshortening is when you are kind of doing the thumbnail image, it will be very foreshortened because it just comes right out of your head, and then it's captured very small on a piece of paper very quickly. And then when you scale it up to draw the final one, the drawing is so big, and then that hand ends up being so big, and then you kind of talk yourself out of it, saying like, "Oh, that's just too big," and then you kind of just water down your drawing that way. So I would say just sketch it out very small, and then scale it up proportionally, so you keep that same size relationship, so you don't because my biggest problem is it feels really weird to draw a hand that big. But you just kind of have to get used to it and trust the process, and you got to make your drawings exciting, and then that means just really going there.
I think the other component here is that now we've established the hand. See, Sean, Jerry thought what you said was extremely boring. Whatever size you've established the hand, the knee, if it's behind the hand, has to be incrementally smaller, right? And then the head, however big it is, incrementally moving backwards, has to be smaller than. So right now I'm actually trying to create this little torsion here. This is I'm drawing behind the arm. This is the back. So I'm sweeping his leg, his right leg back. And I'm only going to have his right arm. This is going to be like almost humanly impossible. But it's Spider-Man.
He's not human. He's Spider-Man.
It's cool though. It's working. And one of the secrets also is overlaps. You have to overlap things when you foreshorten.
I think that was my I think I can get kind of more of the larger to smaller, but I think it's the overlaps that I am more interested in. Like what do I leave out necessarily, or what should I add in? Like Bernard kind of has a crotch area there, but is the chest going to be like leaning over that area where you'd want to keep it out, or just different ways you can do it, I guess.
Yeah, that's the hardest part, I think, is like, because you usually don't see the body in that type of configuration. So I would say, try to find some photo reference and just get used to seeing things that way, and maybe draw it a little bit. But
or pose in front of the mirror and take a picture. Set up your camera, take a couple pictures. If we had, like, the light box here is the perfect example. So right now, this is what we did. This foot is not great. And I think it would actually probably be a little bit easier if I made his left leg.
Coming like out more.
Well, a little bit behind, not so much equal distant too. But even then, I think it's a little bit more exciting when it's further up. But maybe a little bit away.
What kind of paper are you drawing on right now?
This is a 9x12 smooth. Another thing is here's like an exercise I would give Ace. Ooh, the thing is like going. Is it radial? Or is it radiating? Radiating? Because he had some questions about like a pose. So if I were to take like a regular, let's say if I were to draw this, what is the pose? Without any foreshortening. Part of it is figuring out what is the pose without any foreshortening. So this is really requiring you to kind of do a little bit of homework as opposed to just drawing.
Oh, this is like a diagram.
Yeah.
So what do you learn from doing a diagram of your pose?
Well, this, on one hand, you can really kind of isolate the pose and really figure out, does this work, and where the foreshortening is. Right? Because what are you doing when you're foreshortening? You're trying to take a regular pose and over-exaggerate it to make it even more exciting, as if you're right there on the brick wall with Spider-Man climbing through, right? So is this the pose? And if this is the pose, what does it look like from the front without any real foreshortening?
Or what does it look like from the back? That'd be a cool drawing.
What does it look like from the back? So I'm kind of going.
As a general rule, when one of the limbs is coming forward, it's that same leg on that same side is going back. So you don't end up like having, the same arm and leg coming forward.
So part of this is,
That's from the back. That should be a cover right there. It's a crotch shot.
a lot of young artists don't want to do this because this isn't like glamorous, but this is really examining a particular pose from multiple different angles so that you really understand what you're drawing. You're not just drawing lines that look cool, but you're drawing shapes. And what is it that you're drawing? You're drawing, conjoining shapes, torso, limbs, arms. Like in this case, if his head would probably be down a little bit. And this probably isn't right. So his arm would be.
If you foreshorten that foot the same way you did the hand,
Yeah, this
it would
is a little
be a
foreshortened.
gigantic foot.
And then this leg would be. Right, it'd be this look really weird.
Right. So that's like if you were drawing the Spider-Man book for like 5 years and you're running out of ideas, then you're like, yeah, this is an angle I haven't drawn before.
Yeah. So his hips are one way, and the torso is another way. Right? It's really weird. And this isn't even.
Yeah, that's the cover they didn't select.
Right?
I mean, it would be good for interior because to switch up, action sequence so you can see what he's looking at too. So it's still a really good pose to know. I feel like, a lot of comics can get repetitive when you just see that same like front on or side of like Spider-Man or anybody. So even seeing them from behind going in I think it makes it still like a very dynamic but different, like you said, nobody really wants to draw it, but I think it's good to mix it up and see from his kind of point of view.
Because you might be able to get it. You might be able to cheat and get it right. But then again, you're going to run into the same problem next time you try to come up with a similar.
Is this on the back of your drawing on the same side of the
Same
front of your
side,
drawing?
yeah.
I mean, you have to erase all that eventually.
Nah, just keep it.
There's not enough room.
So, yeah, it's hard to foreshorten the human body because they're not cylinders. You're drawing things like it's organic, like the drumstick of a chicken. Oh my god, what's happening to the whole drawing?
What are you doing? Yeah.
You can draw it once, you can draw it twice. Not afraid to erase.
That's like the dodgeball movie saying, huh? You could dodge a car, you could dodge a ball.
All right, I should really be expending this kind of creative energy on an actual page.
Sorry.
Because foreshortening is difficult. You got a lot of these are poses that you don't really see. So you're really trying to
this is a whole different pose.
Yeah, kicking the leg back. If I kicked his leg back. I do like the leg up because it's right, left. You know that. Sean, where's your tutorial? Are you ready for your tutorial?
I guess. I guess I'm about to. Yeah, but I thought you're doing a tutorial right now.
Yeah, but I'm getting frustrated at this.
All right. Well, I can do a little.
Courtney's
something or
fired.
other.
I'm sorry.
Giving too much of a challenge.
This guy is taking brain power.
I know. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean, it's one of the more challenging things you have to draw, and I mean, it's hard enough to draw the human body standing straight up and down because it's so organic and so weird, and you have to actually memorize like the weird lumpiness in the human body, and then this is also seeing it from a weird angle, and then when you're done, you have to look at it and just say like, yeah, I believe that's a human being, because sometimes it gets so foreshortened and so weird that the human body falls apart.
That's true. I think I'm afraid of that. It looking too wonky.
Yeah, it happens very easily, but you know, it's one of those things like in comics you have to do it because you're supposed to give someone an experience when they look at your work. Otherwise, it's kind of boring.
Hey Sean, do you watch YouTube? This guy Nerdrotic.
I've seen it. Yeah.
What do you think of this guy, Nerdrotic?
It sounds kind of angry.
Yeah.
Is he an artist?
No, I think he's just like a super fan.
Yeah, it's like a pop culture reporter type thing.
But he's like really angry and very, very doomsday.
Oh.
But is it mostly about like complaining about like woke agendas and conspiracy theories surrounding that, or okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always up in arms about the idea that there might be ESG money that flows into companies that causes them to have to.
What's ESG?
I don't even know, but they keep talking about ESG money, and then I'm like, what is ESG money?
What is ESG? Well, Dr. Midnight's giving a little bit more.
I think it might be coming from like there's a company called BlackRock that owns everything. They're really, really rich. I don't know if it's George Soros, but then like they'll invest in your company, but they'll give you more money if you push diversity, so that it's not just all the same privileged white people getting the jobs. And then a lot of people think it's good, and there are a lot of people who don't like that.
I think people who are working in comics are pushing for diversity because we have a diverse America. Like, I don't think it's coming from BlackRock. They're like, I don't think it's coming from them.
Yeah, I mean, they're really obsessed with their conspiracy theories. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, look who we have here. We have, obviously we have, Mexican creators or Hispanic, Latino, Latina. We have Asian American. We have African American. Like, why would we want to see? Also, like, a lot of the old comics are made by Jews back in the day, so it's like comics have always been woke, I guess. Like it's so weird. It's just bizarre that it's lost on them.
I thought BlackRock, the mercenary group. Isn't that a mercenary group that you could hire?
Oh, that's Black Water.
Oh, Blackwater. Damn it!
Blackwater. They're very woke. They put rainbows on their guns and stuff. Yeah.
I contacted the wrong group. Damn it!
You know how much one of those Blackwater uh, special operations soldiers makes? Because it's hazard pay. I think they make close to $1 million a year.
On a
Wow.
mission?
Are they hiring or?
I think I saw it somewhere, but I was like, wondering how much do they make for such dangerous work? Like, why would you do it? And I think it's because it really sets you up, and your career is very short because you're in peak form, and then it's like as soon as your eyes go bad, they're like they can't use you anymore.
No, people that go into mercenary groups are like they've been to Afghanistan and they come home and they're the type of people that have such bad PTSD that they have no other choice but to kind of live the life still in that war zone. Like they want to go back. They like that's where they feel alive. Like they're like kind of that unfortunately messed up. I've heard and known of people that do
It's
that.
interesting.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah,
Well,
even people who come back, they have families here. They're like
I think
I can't go back.
when
to
I'm
the
trying
regular
to, one thing that kind of caught my attention is that he was kind of going off about how gender swapping woke ideology has killed the superhero comic book
Well, that's a
industry.
big subject. I don't know if you want to get into that because everyone's so opinionated on that, and you can go on forever about that.
Well, but I think that's. I mean, I think the gender swapping or the race swapping was something that he mentioned, as a catalyst for. This pose is kind of screwed. I think mainly because of the size of the paper. It's looking a little too stiff right now. I wish I was drawing this digitally because I could at least save a bunch of the previous versions.
Oh boy.
It is looking good.
It's all.
Oh,
If
should
you can
just
draw
a
it once,
face.
you can draw it twice.
That's what the old people at Valiant said. Like, hey, you drew it once, you can draw it twice. And all the young kids like, yeah, but I don't want to.
Yeah, but drawing it twice requires time, and time is money.
I feel like you're getting more frustrated though.
Here's
so
another
maybe.
here's another tip. When you erase, and you have all these little shards, don't brush them off right away. Reuse them, and it'll pick up. I use with my hand. You get a better erase from the little rubber pieces. Damn, Dr. Midnight's going off on the gift subs. Well,
Now we can see firsthand how difficult foreshortening is.
yeah. I mean, what I'm getting at is I don't know, what he's equating to is that because of all the recent gender swapping or race swapping of characters, that's the quote unquote wokeness of comics, and that's led to the decline of the industry. But
how? What real connection is he really making?
well, but my thing is were they selling great before then, and were they selling great because, what are you pointing to, the 1990s? But the 1990s, I mean, were they selling great because there were all those readers, or were they selling great because it was a speculative boom in the market, right? And so the speculative boom is not because a comic book sold 1 million copies, doesn't mean that it was great. It sold 1 million copies because people thought they could make money off of it.
I don't think you can compare those two really. I don't think they're really comparable. In my, I don't know. I'm not like a racist bigot either, so I don't know. Vi Air says go woke, go broke, BS, and that's true. Like everybody loves to say that, go woke, go broke, but it's like nobody's going broke. And also the amount of people that, if they have a gender swap it might not attract too many of the guys who are like, I was really, let's say, a gender swap Spider-Man. I'm not too interested in this, but it will attract a different market too, which is perfectly fine because there's a million different versions of Spider-Man anyways. Like, there's never really one version of a lot of classical characters in the first place. So this is just a new, more interesting version. And I mean, look at the new Spider-Man movie that came out. Everybody was up in arms when they were like, "Oh, Black Spider-Man." I'm sorry, it's doing really, really, really well.
Yeah.
So, it revived the Spider-Man. I don't really want to see another little white boy as Spider-Man. I didn't see any. I think I saw the first Tom Holland one, and I'm sure they're all actually good, but it just is, I guess, less interesting to me. But it's like, I don't know. Again, not racist and not a bigot, so it doesn't. I feel like they're trying to make something more interesting, and putting a new spin on it and showing things in a different cultural way, which I've always, as an open person, would love to see. So it just I don't know. It's just their racism is showing. That's all I
Jerry,
say.
you're not working?
I was just lettering a page.
Oh,
I'm kind of tired.
all right.
I don't know if you guys have noticed.
You look.
Too much
Yeah.
drinking last night.
Yeah.
Much drinking in
What
the
were you drinking?
Oban and Yamazaki.
Oh.
Ooh.
By the way, that Ichiro was 5,000 NT. The Winewood,
That's
does that mean?
expensive.
so 166, 160 something.
For a bottle?
Yeah,
Wait,
That's like in
$150?
Taiwan.
160, 166.
Wow.
Anyways,
That was good though. Whiskey's expensive everywhere nowadays, though. So
I
I
mean
saw a $300 mango.
that's the Japanese. I don't feel like drawing this Spider-Man anymore. Sean, can you go on with your tutorial?
Yeah. Well, let me see about my camera thing.
Wait, are you still doing Hoodie Spider-Man?
Yeah, I'm still trying to draw Hoodie Spider-Man. I've completely lost it.
I feel like you don't want to do it anymore, and then it's now you're forcing it, and you shouldn't force it.
I've been in the mood of I've been in drawing Wolverine mode. So
Oh.
Wolverine and Jean Grey mode. So
Who's the most difficult character that everybody has ever drawn?
Looks like it's Scarlet Spider.
yeah,
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I had to draw this character called Jack of Hearts in Avengers.
Yeah.
Whiskey
Yeah, I
Ronin.
mean-
Who's Whiskey Ronin? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Sean. First time chat.
That's my boyfriend.
Oh,
That was Jerry was Whiskey Ronin.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
wait,
we had
that's Will? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't say his name.
We had a bottle of Ichiro Winewood whiskey.
I told him about it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm trying to describe like the label.
160.
And, oh, is that Tommy?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Edwards.
Hey. I was just like thinking about you guys, and I was like, oh my god, today's Tuesday, so I never know what day it is, so thought I'd come by and say hi. Oh look, you guys have cameras and stuff.
We're changing it up. Hey, why is the camera messed up now? There's somebody. Oh, because he joined in, so now it's all misaligned again.
But it works. It works. It looks like Fletch, me, and Sean are all chilling together.
Well, it's showing like the green screen and everything.
Well,
Or I'm
You're
not
the
that's
green
you.
screen, Tommy.
That's
I'm
either
not
you or
showing my
Sean.
camera.
That's you or Sean.
Why not?
Do you want me to turn it on?
Yeah.
Hubba, Tommy.
Yeah, get on.
How do I do that?
You just
All right,
click
hang on.
touch on your
There's the camera icon.
oh.
Yeah, there.
Oh.
I see you.
Hey,
Nice Van Dyke going there.
what's a Van Dyke?
I don't know. Isn't that what a beard configuration?
Oh,
Why are there's two of me? I'm cut in half.
Let's do a Brady type of thing.
This
Oh
is
yeah.
Professor Tommy.
oh my God, the screen is completely messed up now. All right, I'm sorry.
No, this is great.
Bernard's a
can't even-
favorite. He
Yeah.
gets to stop drawing.
What are you drawing, Bernard?
I'm trying to draw Scarlet Spider. But
Hmm.
Do you know who that is, Tommy?
It's a Spider-Man character, I think.
Yeah.
That's
let me
all I
let me
know.
move Sean's head.
He's a spider clone. A clone of Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, he was. What's his name? Kyle or
Mark
something?
Ben Riley?
Ben Riley. Yeah.
Isn't Ben
I remember
Riley? Wasn't Ben Riley Venom?
No.
Who's Venom?
That's Eddie Brock.
Oh, Eddie Brock. So who's Ben Riley? Well, who's Peter Parker?
Spider-
All right, Sean, are you gonna do your tutorial?
No, I mean I think there's too many. It's like it'd take forever just to get the screen.
Come on, Sean.
Everybody
Not
wants to see it now.
So Sean, you're saying it's all Tommy's fault. That's what you're saying.
Everybody wants
All right. I'm gonna get going, guys.
What? No, you this just got altered. You gotta stay now.
You're gonna, if you leave, then it's gonna be like a big old Sudoku again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no leaving any. I just reset all the panels.
How you been, Tommy? What up to? How you been, Tommy? What have you been up to?
I'm good. I had a good trip to LA with Scarlett like a month or so ago. Thanks
Sorry.
to Bernard, helped us out a lot with that.
I wonder how
So-
similar it was to the trip I just made to LA.
Probably not very.
Did you end up on a bicycle?
No bicycles, no whiskey. Just a lot of time in Little Tokyo, blowing all my money on Ultraman and Kamen Rider shit.
Oh, nice.
Figures.
Is a new movie out on a streaming network? I thought I saw it somewhere.
It came out. They had 2 showings in the U.S., so I saw both of them. That was so. It was kind of like when Shin Godzilla or Shin Ultraman came. Played for like 1 night, 2 nights.
Uh-huh.
That was it.
But is it on a streaming
Well,
network? I thought I saw it on like Netflix or something.
No, there's a crappy Kamen Rider show that's on Netflix.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's not the same one.
No.
Okay.
What do you
I
say?
mean, it's
what do
okay.
when you said you saw both nights, you saw both one in dubbed and one subtitled?
No, they ended up they don't have a dubbed one. They just showed it. They showed it one night, and then they ended up adding another night the next week.
Oh, okay.
So
These
it's
are-
one of those Fathom events. Those things.
Yeah.
Do they have those where you guys are?
Yeah, no, I saw the Fathom events too.
No, what's that?
So they like import, movies. Sometimes they'll show like
They do the Studio Ghibli ones very often. Like
yeah, they're doing some right now.
Kiki's Delivery Service, Sean.
So was the movie any good?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I remember you were like really fanboying over it. It was so nice you saw it twice.
Yeah.
Who's the guy
I had-
on chat that watches it?
A couple guys on
Yeah.
chat.
Way high.
Couple.
So I'm gonna need to pick your guys' brains here and there throughout the next few months because I'm gonna go to Japan finally.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm gonna go in the end of November with a couple other friends.
Okay.
That's a good time to go.
What parts?
Tokyo, Osaka, and Yokohama. So, and that's all I know so far. So we're just kind of, I just booked the flight today, and we're starting to make plans and stuff. So but it's becoming like a reality now. So I'm getting really, even though it's 5 months off, I'm like half super excited, half scared to fly that far. But I'll be okay.
Oh, that's right. You're flying. That's like
Yeah.
23 hours.
Oh no.
Where are you? Are you?
Wait, where are you flying from?
I'm gonna go from Raleigh Durham to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta straight to Tokyo.
Ooh, that's a.
Oh man.
How long is that flight? Like
Get the
14, 15
Xanax.
hours?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh. Are you flying economy or business?
I got like a business, not first class, but the one
Oh,
down from that.
Shit.
Baller.
And
Is
the,
this an art trip with a bunch of artists?
no, it's just me and two other artists. Well, one is a guy named Ramon Perez. I don't know if you know
Oh, okay.
his work. He's a Canadian guy, and then a guy named
Jock?
Zach Rosenberg, who's a writer who is a friend of mine. You might know him, Fletch. He works at Google.
Yeah, it's a good guy. Both
Yeah, they're really good guys, and they're really and they've been there before. So I'm very nervous about going there, like the first time without having someone there who can, help me out a little bit.
You might stick
So-
out a bit.
No, you'll be fine. It's not that bad. You're going to pretty normal areas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And you-
in Tokyo they have English everywhere pretty much. So
and you go with people that've been there before too, so that's great. And I'm actually going to be in Osaka for a couple of days in August, and Tokyo one day.
Oh man! Wow, why only one day?
It's a layover flight. I mean,
Wow.
yeah. It's great, though. Love Tokyo and Osaka.
Wow, I've always wanted to go. I've never been. My dad used to go there when I was little because he was an engineer for automotive industry, and they would send him over there sometimes, and he'd just bring me back all kinds of books and manga and stuff.
save your money.
Yeah,
Make sure you don't buy anything too heavy.
Oh, yeah. Godzilla.
What airline are you
Or find
flying?
a place that you can actually ship things back, because they have like a lot of cool stuff. I always had to stop because a lot of vintage stuff, which is actually really cheap. You can find some good stuff for like really inexpensive. It's
Oh, nice.
dangerous. That's all I gotta say.
I think I'm gonna buy a suitcase when I'm there and just pack that full of shit.
Yeah, I usually come back with another suitcase myself, and that's just from being there a couple months, anyways. So
What airline are you flying, Tommy?
Oh boy, I don't remember. I usually fly American
Yeah.
because I get my points through them.
Right.
But they didn't have any good times and nothing, man. It sucks. So I'm flying Delta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't you fly
are
Japan
they
Airlines?
connected to anything? They might be connected to Japan Airlines.
No, not Delta.
No.
American is connected to Japan.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't have any that flying out of North Carolina to any place good that didn't take me well over 20 hours to get there with the layovers and stuff.
Right,
And
right.
so and the prices were not bad actually. I mean they're a lot, but they
Yeah.
could have been a lot worse.
Take advantage of the lounge. I mean, you got the business class, so the lounges are great.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So your dad was an engineer, so it was the TV show Gung Ho based on part
Oh,
of that?
yeah. Yokohama Mama.
That was too real, man, that movie.
So you actually have good dad memories? I never really thought that was part of your experience.
Yeah, no, I have. Well, but then they'll get kind of crushed by a crappy memory, Like I remember I wanted to go so bad, and then my dad said I could go, and so I was, I was like in eighth grade, and I was gonna go, and but then I got a C in science class, and so then they didn't let me go. So then I hated science, and I and then I just failed at life after that. So. But yeah, so now I'm going just
Despite your
out of
dad.
spite. Yeah, I don't even want to go. I
Wait.
just
So
don't want
when are you going to Japan?
to. The
November.
end of November. I'm gonna fly on Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, why don't you go for Tokyo Comic Con? Make some
I
money.
don't feel
Make some
like
money.
I don't feel like working while I'm there.
Okay. There's also we know another guy, Yoshi, has a show there,
Oh yeah.
an art show. So it's a separate from the Tokyo Comic Con. I think it might be the week before in Tokyo.
Oh well, that's when I'd be there because I think I'd be going home like right when the Tokyo show is starting.
The Tokyo is show, I
You
think,
could
is
also go to
Thanksgiving.
Taipei for a few days first.
Yeah. You want to go to Taipei? Jerry's getting married around that time.
What?
You'll be the only one going to his wedding in Taipei.
No.
That's the real reason I'm going. Actually,
Oh.
But
What is
but,
the-
yeah?
what is the
I'll
date,
be,
Jerry?
November 18th.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go. I just checked my calendar.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
So November is a good time to go, although I think it rains, but the weather's not as hot, right?
Nah, it's rainy season, like typhoon season, kind of right now. It'll be like the nice changing of the seasons. It'll be like a nice cool fall time.
Well, you can hook up with Harry. Did you see this? Oh, you didn't see this. Tommy.
If you hook up with, if you know that Felix comic art guy, Felix knows where all the toy stores are. He used to be a buyer of toys.
Who? Felix?
Felix Comic Art, that guy Felix, I don't know what his last name is, but he used to buy toys for people, and he used to buy all of, was it Peter Jackson's Japanese toys?
Is that an actual cell from the show?
It
Yeah,
is. That is
yeah.
a cell.
Actual cell.
Well, there's
Yeah, that-
something to that property actually that I can't talk about right now, but there's something going on with that right now.
Oh. We heard it here first.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
Netflix live action that Tommy's involved with. He was going to play.
Tommy's fixing up the
Lunk.
G5 in his garage.
Yeah, yeah. I'm playing. What's his name in America? Lunk.
The little bird guy.
Yeah.
The princess?
Junpei.
Princess?
Jinpei. You look like a Jinpei.
Yeah.
All right, I think I got this perspective kind of going. What do you think?
Oh, Tommy, I wanted me to ask you, when Mark Millar was doing a bunch of interviews of the people we collaborated with in the past,
Uh-huh.
did he ever ask you to do like one of those super long interviews for YouTube?
No, I don't know if he might be mad at me since I quit Jupiter's Legacy.
Oh, okay, that'll do it. But yeah, they're still going on though, so.
Yeah.
Um,
We want to go to the Ghibli Museum, and then I want to go to the Ishinomori Manga Museum, the guy that made, Kamen Rider and everything.
oh, he's a museum.
Yeah.
You're not
And
gonna
then
go to the Ghibli theme park because they have the museum. I think still open, like the original.
Yeah.
But I think they have the theme park now.
My friend told me that he did both, and he thought that I might like the museum more, but
Yeah, I think you have to get tickets like a month before for the museum. Like they open
Yeah.
up for the month, so they're really. I missed it. I've never been because I could never get tickets because I missed the deadline. So I would just double check. They might have changed that, but just make sure you get it because you gotta like be on the internet right there because they will like sell out for the next month. but they might have a different set of tickets for people abroad. I think.
Mm.
I forgot how they did it.
For foreigners.
Yeah, we have a
Either-
whole like Google spreadsheet that Zach started today, like where we're mapping out every single like this is what we want to do and try and like really plan it out, and then so also to help us budget ourselves. So it'll be fun.
We have a question from the chat, Bernard.
Okay.
Promiscuous time traveler would like to know, what do I do with all these channel groups? Can I cash them in for Wi-Fi time with Fletch?
Oh.
What does that mean?
Well, you get channel poops if you like chat or. Well, we used to have like contests, but I've disabled a lot of the talk like Snarf for Tweaky. So there are some where you can claim the drawing, but you gotta save up a bunch. But some people I think are already there. I mean, we're 150 episodes in, so.
You need to earn a lot of channel poops to get some Wi-Fi time with me.
So what will he do with them though? Bernard.
No,
I
this
guess you
is
could make Bernard
redeemable.
fart a few times.
They're redeemable for like farting or burping, but I think I've disabled them for now.
Oh, okay. So,
So
there's
if I made you fart like 5 times in a row, do you think I could make you shart on the 5th one?
It depends.
That's all free now. All that farting.
I had
that's true.
I had
Just giving
some.
it away.
Yeah, I was burping earlier. All right. So this is I got him kind of breakdancing now.
So you went through the Valley of Despair, which is trying to lock down the figure. So once it's all figured out and you're like, thumbs up, then you're kind of in the clear. Then it's just rendering, and that's
Yeah.
kind of a big relief, and it becomes actually very therapeutic. Whereas before it was like hell.
Yeah. So now I got him. I was thinking like DJ breakdance and then breakdance. So I have him kind of lifting up. I did a breakdance Spider-Man before, right? Miles Morales.
Oh, that's what it's kind of reminding me of. I remember that drawing.
Yeah, look at the foreshortening, the difference between the size of that hand and that foot in the background.
Mm-hmm.
That just feels so weird to draw that, but it works.
But Jerry, you're back home now, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
You're in some alley, it seems.
How was Heroes, Tommy? I'm assuming you stopped by at least.
I did. I didn't set up. I just drove down and stayed a night, and it was cool. I got to see some people. I hadn't been there in years, so it was kind of weird being back. Especially without the Boulevard guys. It was kind of weird, like being walking around and kind of, I don't know. It felt different. I met a lot of new people, which was kind of cool actually. Like, sometimes you go to a show and you're like, I don't know all these people, and you start feeling kind of weird, and then like Michael Cho introduced me to a bunch of guys that I didn't know before that were other comic book people that I didn't know, and I ended up having a good time. So, and I got to see John Workman, which was kind of the main reason I went, because it's rare I get to see John, even though I work with him constantly. But so it was good.
Did you?
Are you guys going to New York Comic Con?
I think
I'll be there.
probably. I think I probably will. Are you going to go to that, Bernard?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I gotta pay for my table.
Oh, you got a table assignment?
Yep.
Sean, did you get one?
Well, I was getting one on behalf of someone else. They told me to get it for them, and I never heard back. So
Oh,
You were supposed. We just heard back last
week.
something
Yeah.
last week, and a lot of people. I'm not going to name names, but a lot of people that I thought were going to be shoo-ins did not get tables.
yeah, when you fill out that form, you see all that stuff about like they're doing a heavy diversity push. So it seems
That's
like
what
a
I
lot of people.
said.
Oh,
So a lot of people who were in the
bad.
past don't get to go in favor of some new faces.
New
I
faces.
did get a table, but I have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's I have to pay for mine too, which is why I haven't
Can
gone
we
in so
be
while.
table mates?
Careful.
Can we share tables? I mean, like be next to each other.
Who
Oh,
are you talking to?
Tommy.
Both. Well, all you clowns.
Sean, you can just sit in with us.
Well,
but
Not
you-
me, Sean.
Sean was getting a table for someone else. Who are you
yeah,
getting a
which
table
was
for? Carl?
really illegal. No, it was for Phil Russert from whatever Philbo Press.
Who's that?
He's a local guy. We do a lot of work together.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was thinking about maybe just not going and saving my money for the Japan trip, though. You know, I mean, I know I could like get commissions and sell some art, but maybe I just try and do some commissions from home and not spend a bunch of money to go do commissions.
Well, if you go to New York Comic Con, Tommy, I can introduce you to Art Germ.
Oh, Archer will be in
Oh.
Japan.
It took me a second there. Yeah, great.
Jock will probably be at New York too.
Yeah, that's.
Jock.
I think that's.
Was that the guy that you didn't know, Jock?
I think that's the guy that Sean's getting a table for, actually.
No, but Tommy, if you really do New York Comic Con, because Jeff Darrow asked to be sat next to me, so I asked if he wouldn't mind putting down for me and Bernard to be next to him.
Oh,
But if
cool.
you're going to be there, then I'll tell
Yeah.
Jeff to write you into so we can all have our.
Yeah,
our
then
own
we'll
row.
kick Jeff Darrow out, and then you can sit next to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, and then I'm thinking about, like, actually, work might want me to go, Atmos, because we're gonna have a playable demo of the game at that point. We'll have a collected edition of the first few issues of our book. We'll have the graphic novel version out by then, so there'll be like some reasons, for me to go and represent actual like work stuff.
So they'll
And-
have you come over. You don't have to worry about the money then.
That's what I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna make them commit to to taking care of it. So, and then and then I'll decide. If they're like, yeah, cool, we'll just handle it, then I'll for sure come. But otherwise, I'm just like, do I really want to spend, the hotel, the table? It's like, it's just nuts, man.
How much is the table? 500?
525.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we be saying these prices on
I don't know.
out loud?
I mean, is it a secret?
No, it's
No.
yeah.
It's on their front page.
Oh, okay.
How much? When is the deadline to pay? I gotta do that.
Sometime in July.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
procrastinating on that.
All
I
right.
saw some people got their San Diego Comic Con badges the past couple days, so that's already coming up.
Wow.
I heard today that some movie and TV studios and stuff, because of the writer's strike, they were kind of
Yeah. We were
not
talking
maybe
about
not going to San Diego. Oh,
Should
you
be
guys are.
interesting. I'm in San Diego, so I'm just going to be around, just to
Yeah.
people coming in. But I didn't think there was too many new releases, anyways, like big blockbusters that they would be pushing for the coming year. Would there? There's not. Is there any big Marvel or?
There's
Daredevil,
always some
Deadpool?
big Marvel crap. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's nothing. What'd you say, Bernard? Did you say
Daredevil,
something?
Deadpool, Wolverine.
Oh,
That got
that's
pushed
coming in
up to 2024, right?
Oh.
See you later, D. Rogers.
Bye, D. Rogers.
Bye, D.
Happy
Roger.
holidays, dude.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I saw the note about Paramount cutting Star Trek, like a lot of stuff.
Mm.
What's
They
being
just
cut?
stopped making Star
Star
Wars
Trek
stuff,
is
man.
canceled.
I think they're at least either they're stopping making it, or they're gonna cut way back.
One of the Star Trek shows got canceled.
Which
Prodigy,
one?
I think.
Which one's
Oh.
Prodigy?
Yeah,
Nobody watched that anyway. It's an animated one.
Oh. I don't have
Oh,
Paramount Plus.
I've never heard of it.
Who has Paramount Plus? You have Paramount Plus, Tommy?
Just me.
I was just thinking about that the other day because I used to be a big Trekker. Like I used to like Star Trek better than Star Wars, actually.
Yeah.
Even though I like the Star Wars
Crazy.
movies, but I thought, Star Trek I really liked. But then, I don't know. Over the years,
Didn't
I've
you watch Revenge of the Sith?
He discovered girls.
Phantom Menace. They were so good.
That
well,
brought him back to Star Wars.
yeah, I mean, over the years, I've really just not really kind of fell off from Star Trek after Next Generation. Deep Space Nine, I watched a little bit of it. Voyager, I watched a little bit, but not as much as like. And I think
TNG was the best.
I think Next Generation, I think it was like college. I was watching a lot in high school, but then when I got to college, I stopped watching it just because, I didn't have a TV for the first 2 years. Yeah, I don't know.
Lady.
And ladies,
Ladies.
and basketball and life. And
Yeah, I
start drawing
don't know why I didn't
comics.
watch it.
Want to come over and watch Star Trek?
Like I'm not really
That's
into
how I got
any of the
my
new
wife.
shows.
I mean, it works.
Yeah.
I mean, the new shows look cool, but I just don't have Paramount Plus, so I'm like, if it was on like Netflix or Amazon, I would watch it.
Fletch and I have already thought about this, but I really love the beginning of Discovery, and then it just gets worse.
Yeah, I saw one episode of is that Discovery where Michelle Yeoh and
Yeah.
so I
Yeah,
saw one episode of that, and I was like, okay. I mean, there's like a Vulcan guy or like a alien, but it just seemed like really involved. Like I really had to sit down and watch.
Yeah, they're more like soap operas now.
So
Tommy, actually, the Discovery, I liked okay in the beginning, but I really didn't like that half Klingon human hybrid guy. And then when they went to the future, I loved it.
Oh yeah. That was great. Yeah.
What if they did a
I
Star
think the
Trek
first
Cayman
two seasons
Riders?
of that show I loved, and then I can't watch it now. It's just like lots of speeches.
Picard's great though, as far as the last season. The first 2 seasons was but the last season was great. Season 3.
Like what
Yeah,
happens
they
to Picard?
finally figured it out.
Yeah, figured it out.
Like Tommy, you gonna go watch Indiana Jones? Does it come out this week?
This week,
Yeah, I bought tickets. Me and Melissa and the guys from the garage were all gonna go on Sunday afternoon and go see it on IMAX. You got to do it. I mean, I'm not excited, but
It's gonna suck.
Expectations
What?
are down though, so that's good.
You named your son after Indiana Jones, right? Is that...
yeah, I know. That's right.
that's a fan.
Is he indie? Is he just indie?
No,
No,
Henry.
short round.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna name him Indiana, and then finally.
And then your wife is like, "What the hell? That's crazy."
My friend named his kid Indy, just Indy.
No, but I was reading an article where, like the Indiana Jones, outside of the first 2 or 3 movies, all the other ones really didn't have the cultural impact, or the impact in the pop culture sphere, right? Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, like I didn't even see that one, and
So bad.
I don't know if people don't like it, right? Was that the alien one or?
That's with that one Transformer kid. That's really terrible. I think.
Shia
I like
LaBeouf.
that kid.
Shia LaBeouf.
You like him?
Yeah,
He's
Why?
troubled.
I don't know. I like him in that movie, except for when he's swinging with the monkeys and fighting with a sword, and most of the stuff he does in the movie. But I like him. The first act of that movie, I like when he's
no.
yeah, when he's on the motorcycle when he's on the
You
motorcycle.
just
And
like the motorcycle.
When he jumps in the refrigerator to save himself from the nuclear radiation.
I'm talking about after that. The first part with Mutt when they're in the city and he's riding the motorcycle and they're getting chased by the Russians and
Uh,
that's
Oh, Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
yeah.
In Shaker Heights.
As soon as they go to South America, the movie goes south.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, do you think like it'll? I mean, like the movie will do well, or
He'll do well.
or is
'cause
it
it's a
just out of
franchise.
its out of the era? Like, do the young kids?
I think it'll do better than The Flash.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
How bad did the Flash do?
Pretty bad.
Mm.
was the
60
Flash
million?
any good?
60 million? How much did it cost to make it?
200 plus.
Oh,
And I think it lost 70% of the.
oh my god.
Well, was it any
I-
good?
I thought it was okay. I give it a 7 out of 10. But
7 out of 10. That's pretty high.
Yeah. Why
Tommy,
it
did you
perform
see The
so poorly
Flash?
then?
No, I'm not gonna see that.
Tommy, did you see Spider Verse?
Yeah,
Uh,
I thought it was good.
better than the first
Why-
one?
I liked the story in the first one more, but I like the artwork in the second one.
Oh,
Mm.
oh wow! So the artwork was
Tommy-
even better.
But you know what you do to get good artwork like that? You gotta really beat your staff. I mean, beat your artist.
That's
I'm
Sean
sorry.
says that.
The whip.
Sean says that's a controversy now with the Spider Verse, that worker abuse.
Oh,
Yeah, were we talking about that in LA, or did the guys in New York tell me that? I can't
I
remember.
don't know.
that's like every video game company.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
true.
par for the course. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a big, huge creative project. I mean, it's you just have to do that. Burn them in that oil, and then punch people once in a while.
Yeah.
Someone got punched?
You tell him,
Yeah.
Sean.
Crack the whip. That's what you
That
got.
part of like your NDA of working with Sean, you can't tell somebody I punched you. It will
Hmm.
happen. Just a warning.
I've been
Mm.
watching all the old Gotcha Mans lately, and like the original Japanese language ones,
Yeah.
and yeah, and like it's weird because in America, being an '80s kid, when they first came here, and it was Battle of the Planets, and then G-Force, and boy, they really changed a lot of stuff, man. Like there's so much death and carnage in the Japanese.
People die in the
version,
original,
like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like holy crap.
And that's like Speed Racer too. A lot of people die, like crash and burn, right?
Yep.
Bernard, you
Yeah.
have a posture check you have to redeem.
Oh,
Is
there
this
you
for
go.
everybody?
What is a posture check?
Yeah, stop being so hunched over.
I have one comment about your drawing and the foreshortening there.
What about it?
That his thumb, when it's in the
It's wrong.
foreground thumb.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, where it hits the ground, it's in the same area as the back or the other hand, so
Yeah.
they're kind of in the same place. But I mean, that thumb, you can just drop it down a little bit, and all of a sudden, it's good.
Who made the comment?
Like kind of like hide it behind the index finger.
Well,
Is that what you're saying?
the
So it just has to
plane
go
of the
below.
surface is also receding behind. So
Oh, okay, so it's like a curved surface.
Yeah, it's a curved
so that you can
surface.
get it over.
yeah. That's my official answer, but this thumb right here is a little too.
If I was an editor, that would shut me up.
Well, you need to look at it through the fisheye lens that Bernard has on his eyeball.
Yeah. Tweak.
And that's just his Chinese way.
Ooh, Jimbo thinks Short Round should be the next indie.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, but he's too old
That
though.
actually
But
would be
it-
kind of cool.
That's the spoiler of the new movie. I think he shows up.
Yeah, I think he does.
Does he show up? Cause I don't think so. You think?
Now
Oh.
that he's important in Hollywood again.
Yeah, he's
Maybe-
famous.
But they're
Really?
like making it a young indie, aren't they? Aren't they like doing like all basically CGI, pretty much? Or is he gonna be old?
The first act is young Indy. Yeah, young.
Oh.
Well, like middle-aged Indy.
Doesn't that Phoebe Waller-Bridges person become the new Indiana Jones?
Probably.
Who?
Ooh.
It's like a race swap. Well, the female, the woman that's plays, it was his daughter,
female.
basically.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Is that her name?
Wait, we lost Fletch. Where did Fletch go? He didn't pay his internet bill.
She's doing the Wi-Fi routine.
She's a writer. She's a writer, and she was on a show.
Well, if she's a writer, why is she doing a lot of that?
Or no, I think it shouldn't. Wait, not the. I keep on thinking of the show Jackass, but it's not Jackass. Isn't she British? She's British, right?
Yeah.
I know which one. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
she. Oh, interesting. I can't imagine her like
She
action.
played the robot in Solo, Lando Calrissian's robot.
Oh.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Uh-oh,
she's
Fletch is
the voice of the Millennium Falcon, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. What's the name of that show she was in? That
Fleabag.
you wrote? What's it called?
Fleabag.
That
Killing
sounds right.
Eve.
Fleabag. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Hey, are you a big fan of Karen Gillian?
Who's
Is
that?
that the girl from Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Fletch got her number this weekend.
Yeah, she was
No.
Nebula and
Who?
Alex.
Yeah,
Oh.
Nebula.
Oh,
Good
Oh,
actor.
I like
She was in Jumanji too.
But most importantly, she was in the short-lived ABC sitcom called Selfie with John Cho.
Most importantly.
Oh, I like her.
Anyways,
Was it at your little gathering?
she
your little
has a,
get-together?
you know, she has a Scottish accent in real life.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, first thing I saw her on was Doctor Who years back.
right,
She was
talking about
Matt Smith's assistant.
how she got into Doctor Who. So, anyways, should we get out of here? Let's get out of here. It's 2 hours. I gotta get back to work.
What about Sean?
Where's Sean?
So, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
Sean, you said you were gonna do your tutorial. You're like all excited about it.
That's some weak ass shit, Sean.
Yeah.
Fine, he'll take over next week then.
Hey Tommy,
Yeah, next week.
do you know how to set up a digital wallet?
I know how to.
Yeah,
Do
you
need
do?
help?
I need to set up a
Yeah.
digital wallet because I have a
I'd have a
account.
guy from work do it for me.
Yeah, I have an account at Binance right now, but I'm worried. So
Mm,
should I?
I mean, I think technically you get a lot of like secret passwords that you shouldn't be sharing with people.
Yeah.
So
Dr.
that's the only thing.
Dr. Midnight just gift subbed another 10. Thank you, Dr. Midnight. Really, you should. Symbiote VZ in the house. Oh, is Victor here? Squizzle Bop, rated PG. Dark World. The original Raymazing is here. Blues Boy. Ooh. Hey, Tommy, you got a sub. Dr. Midnight gave you a gift sub. Skull Bash Hero. And
Awesome.
Fletch, you got a gift sub.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Man, thanks.
Yeah, I'm
The
wondering.
doctor is
I'm wondering if I should get like one of those flash card wallets, or I don't know how to set up. Or there's another like what is it called, a cold or hot account, because right now
I got like a thing that I plug in. It's like a flash
like
drive.
a flash
kinda
drive, right?
style.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Because I have a few NFTs that I'm supposed to be getting, so but right now I only have a Binance account, and if they shut down, then I lose everything, right, including the NFTs, or how does that work?
I don't think they're gonna shut down though.
No, but it's already too late to pull my money out of Binance, so. But I have crypto in there, which I want to hold on to. Anyways,
Mm.
Ledger Cold
John,
Wallet.
are you still
says-
doing stuff for the crypto comic stuff?
Well, luckily, technically, yeah. I mean, I'm doing the comic thing, so I just draw the comic like I normally do, and then I let them worry about how it gets distributed and marketed, and that's changing like daily. So,
Yep.
so right now we have a Kickstarter for the comic, and then I'm going to San Diego to promote it.
Great.
Did the Kickstarter
so-
start already?
No, it's got the save the date. You can
Oh,
sign up
okay.
for it for the notification.
You
Can you
should share that.
tell us what it is right now?
Yeah.
What is it?
Is there an Evite?
Forget it.
Genesis?
He's like, Genesis? Question mark? Genesis?
Questionmark.com.
Question mark?
It's on my Instagram.
You're a really good promoter.
The big red says you can use your phone as a wallet. Crispy Papa says you need a few, one for crypto, one for everything else. J Dang has a ledger.
Oh,
I have a ledger.
Bernard, are you really not going to add any red to the Scarlet Spider?
Oh man, come on!
You just wanted to
You
stay
trying to pull a Sean Chen there?
one more hour.
You trying to instigate?
I'm just saying, he's, you know.
I mean,
It's
Scarlet is in his
Spider.
name. You know?
yeah.
Now it just looks like anyone breakdancing.
Right? It looks like just anyone. And this is Peter Parker. It's not even Miles Morales. It's Peter Parker. So.
Ben Riley.
Oh, Ben
It's a
Riley.
Peter clone.
Yeah. Does Ben Riley have moves or what?
Yeah.
But only when he's red, it activates his power.
Yeah, but if he's drawn in black and white, it's just nothing happens.
He falls
Bernard's
off the
never
wall.
gonna listen to any of my requests ever again. Thank you, Bernard.
Okay. You're welcome. All right. So, okay, let's do the red. I got a set of watercolors from Janoff's this week.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oh, this is the black. This
Well, that's
is
the black.
tone.
That's the one mixed with black.
This is the tone. So let's do this
No,
one.
I've seen the red.
This is
Why is the mix with black?
It's so good.
so you get tonals, right? Can I do that?
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, which one should I
Oh.
do, Jerry? Should I do the tonal or should I do this? Ooh,
Well, I
look
mean,
at
it's
this.
mixed with black. You'll make them very like dark looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought watercolor is all about
I'll do
using
the red.
pure saturated colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe next week
maybe-
I'll use this. The tonal. I forgot
Oh,
completely.
hey, Sean, you want to see some of my Common Rider stuff?
Sure.
Wow, this looks
Oh. Oh, that's nice.
it's very red.
I don't think you posted those pictures on Instagram, did you, Tommy?
No. I don't
That's
think
a nice hallway.
Because this is in my house. I don't post pictures of my house.
This is streaming on, live online. Just so you
Well-
know.
And there's some Ultraman.
Ah,
How come when we were younger, there was one Ultraman?
Like,
Well, that's because there was only one that came to the United States.
Sometimes he has horns, and sometimes he has weird things.
Hey, you'll be able to watch Shin Kamen Rider
New one.
on your flight.
mm-hmm.
Well, by then I'll have the Blu-ray because that's like 5 months from now. But the Blu-ray comes out next month.
oh,
Finally.
Wow, this red is really dark. It's
on the
really-
wall
you-
behind
Want
you.
to see some of my
It's a
GI
good
Joe
set.
stuff? Yeah.
This red is really pungent.
Here, can you see in there?
No, there's kind of a reflection.
Oh, there you go.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of Indiana Jones, here you go. There's some. My light just broke in here, so I gotta fix it. But
Oh, nice.
I got the voodoo doll at Disney. So the weirdest thing, I can't believe they actually made that.
That's from the movie?
That's not creepy at all.
That's awesome.
You want me to make his screen bigger?
Oh, go.
Can you guys see?
No.
I'll move Sean's
Yeah,
head.
you're good.
hey Tommy, you're a big Indiana Jones fan. You know the theme song?
Yeah.
You know the words?
Isn't
The
it like
words?
a Indiana college words or something like that?
No,
Like go fight or some crap?
it's Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones.
Jones.
Oh, I thought so. I thought that's what it would be.
It's kind of like Bill Murray's Star Wars theme song.
Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars.
Oh my God.
I think of that every time I hear that band Panic at the Disco. It sounds just like Bill Murray singing Star Wars.
Tommy, what is the best movie you've seen this year so far?
Ooh. I don't know. I have no idea.
Do you have like a top?
I think it's not out yet.
Well, what is a movie that you like that you've seen so far this year? That you would say it's a good movie.
I honestly can't think of
What was,
anything new.
what was the worst movie you've seen so far this year?
I don't know. I'm really like coming up blank. Maybe it's too late for me.
I gotta tell you, the worst dialogue movie I ever saw was Fast X.
Oh, I didn't see that yet. Oh, you know
That
what
movie
though?
is so bad.
Okay.
I was hate watching the new Avatar the other night with Scarlett. She and I were just like laughing so hard we were crying watching that movie.
The water one.
Yeah.
You thought that was bad? That's all right.
The one where like they're like pregnant.
I don't know. I've made it about 60%. I gotta do it in spurts.
I don't know. Sean, you like that? Sean's into
I
like
thought it was
weird color
but-
thing.
Yeah, the problem with the Avatar movies, I think there's a lot of people who hate watch it, and someone kind of attributed to the fact that it's so one-sided, like humans bad, and then we're there to get that unobtainium chemical, and it just seems like that's not very nuanced because in the world we live in, like we drive cars and you guys are flying all over the globe. If you guys are that would mean that you guys are bad, right? So, but I think that if they took the position that stuff we needed that stuff in order for humanity to survive, then all of a sudden you have a better movie. It's just that it was so like one-sided, but like, and that just caused a lot of hate for that movie because it's too simplistic. Yeah.
I just hate it because it's crappy.
Yeah, it looks like shit. That movie
They
looks
lost
like
me at
shit.
unobtainium. I'm
Oh,
No,
sorry.
I just. What the funniest though is like right before everybody speaks, you can say their line right before they say it, and they even say it with the same inflection. You know, like just watch it as a joke, and then
You see
you're
it.
like, how long you been standing there? Long enough. You know, it's like just one after the other.
Yeah, that
So
freaking
bad.
James Cameron holds the record for going the deepest to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, which is like 4 times deeper than that ill-fated submarine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
And
talk
that's
about
why
that.
that's why he can't write dialogue.
Yeah, he's been too low.
He wrote it when he was down there, and it messes up your brain.
That looks really good, Bernard.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It looks great.
I can't believe he talked him into color when he was like ready to leave an hour ago.
It kind of looks like Deadpool to me, so maybe it's just the red.
I think
Yeah,
the
he has no webs.
He
I
has
think
no
a little
webs,
blue.
Huh?
you
Yeah,
can
once
use
you
some
put the blue
on
in,
the
it'll
side.
balance it out.
Yeah.
Mm,
Maybe you need to do the backgrounds, like the cityscape would help.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, that curve thing. Handing out.
but he's in a
Yeah.
nightclub.
Well, you got to draw the
Oh,
people in
then-
the nightclub.
Yeah. That's
Actually,
a
he's on the
perfect
streets.
place to draw me.
Yes.
I'm in the nightclub.
All right. Well, while I'm finishing this, you guys wanna let's do a raffle.
Oh, I know the movie I saw that I liked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's called Samurai Resurrection. It's an old Sonny Chiba movie from.
Oh. No, this year. What came out this year?
Okay,
Yeah.
then I can't think of anything. I can't
John
think
Wick
of-
4? Did you see John Wick 4?
Yeah,
You didn't like it?
it was good, but it was to me the weakest of all of them. It was the least good.
You
Oh,
like
really?
John Wick 2?
Oh, John Wick 2 is way better than the new one.
Oh, boy.
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
I don't
What
know.
happens in John Wick 2? He fights guys. Is that the one where
I think he shoots
What's the
some.
one? I like the one where they. I guess it's the third one where they attack the Continental and they have to defend it.
Is that the one with Halle Berry with the dogs?
I think it's the second one, guys. I think it's the one where where they get all the bounty hunters are coming, and they all the guys come with the armor, and then they fight with the guns. Is this ringing a bell?
I think that's all.
These people point blank in the face 4 times.
Mission Impossible looks good though. The new one coming out.
Oh, dude, I already got tickets, man.
Oh,
I
Top
can't
Gun?
wait.
You didn't like Top Gun, Tommy?
Top
I
Gun
like
was good.
Top Gun.
That
Top
was
Gun
good.
was great.
Last year, wasn't it?
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was so last year.
recently.
No, I can't wait for Mission Impossible, man. It's gonna be awesome. I love that
How
shit.
about Dungeons and Dragons? Anyone like that movie besides?
Oh,
me?
I
I
watched
thought-
the beginning.
I liked it.
It was fun.
That's the only movie I saw though. I don't watch too many movies. So
Spider-Verse was great. Creed 3. Everything was good.
Shazam.
Creed
Shazam's
3?
real
You
good.
like Creed 3?
I liked Creed 3. It was a little goofy.
I thought Creed 3 was so bad.
You thought it was really bad?
It was so stupid, I thought.
I saw Cocaine Bear instead of Creed 3.
Yeah,
What
what
was
about
that?
Cocaine Bear?
Cocaine Bear. I don't know anybody
Yeah,
who
that's
watched.
good. It's funny.
Right?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's supposed to be a comedy though. Yeah, obviously based off semi-true. And
A true story.
Man, Jerry, this
What about
watercolor is like super like pungent, like super strong. Like one glance,
It's really good.
it's like
Your other watercolor was splotchy, and this is like high quality.
Yeah, I really
Big-
like this set. And wait till you try the black colored ones. It's really, seriously, they're really good.
next week.
All right. Well, are we
You
doing?
can just throw some in the background.
Let's give this away.
Wait, Bernard, are you doing a stream next week, July 4th?
Oh,
Oh.
it's July 4th. Fuck it, I guess
Oh,
not.
is that next week? Fletch, we're going to Peter Luger's next week?
That's right, baby. If I ever get to,
July 4th is on a Tuesday?
it's on a Tuesday. Yeah,
Oh, maybe not.
you can do a different day.
Maybe not. Maybe another day. Yeah.
Fletch, can you high five me on the screen?
this way.
It's the slowest high
Maybe
five
the
in
other
the world. Oh, wrong way.
Wrong way, Jerry. Other way.
Are you guys watching Secret Invasion? Is that?
Can you
show
guys
good?
kiss?
Yeah, let's kiss. Let's kiss.
Jerry's kissing a brick wall.
Kiss me, Fletch.
Tommy, you should stand up all the way so it looks like I have your body.
Okay, hang on.
It's really hard with
Do it
the
closer.
delay. Depends on the screen you're watching.
Come on, Fletch. I moved
Bernard,
you.
put,
Wait, I need a little more neck.
There's a lag, so
I know,
Yeah.
I have a lag too.
Wow, Courtney's jacked.
Do I have a beard? I gotta get down lower. There you go.
Hey,
Right here.
this is not working.
It's not
Hey,
working.
Tommy, pull your shirt up. Pull your shirt up to show you.
All right.
Oh, I keep going the wrong way.
It's okay. It's okay. We're good.
Oh, I got it. There we go.
wait. Do you?
Yeah, look.
Pull your shirt up.
Are we? Oh wait. I gotta
a
get.
bunch of 2-year-olds on this thing.
Did you guys just discover the
I got
internet?
the lag on mine too.
You guys
Hey,
didn't do
Bernard,
this
you like
during
my
the Zoom? Yeah. You guys didn't do this during pandemic when we had Zoom like every other day? You just
I didn't zoom anyone. All right, I'm squatting and it's getting tired. Thank you, Tommy.
That worked
I do
great.
like that shirt.
Yeah, speaking of Star Trek.
Alright, I don't like this blue.
Wow, Bernard's actually putting the blue now. I just realized.
I feel like Bernard tested his limits during the COVID Zoom.
Okay. Alright.
I'm starting in January to see what movie I liked this year. So
You
far,
seen
the
this-
only one I found that I liked is Shin Ultraman. Came out in January in the
This
U.S.
movie called Sisu.
Sisu was
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah.
pretty good.
What was
Oh,
that
that looks
about?
fun,
What
yeah.
was that about? Sisu?
Sisu. It's like John Wick
Foreign language film.
Oh.
playing Nazis.
Did you see
Oh,
R?
I love free Nazis.
Oh wait.
That's all I'm on.
Tommy, did you see RRR?
I
need to watch
couldn't get through it.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I think if I watched it with someone else, I might enjoy it. But being sitting here by myself, I was feeling ashamed. I was like, why is a grown man sitting here watching this stupid crap? But,
It
Was it the Bollywood singing and dancing that you weren't too much of a fan of?
no, I don't know. Just everything about it. Just, I don't know.
I didn't watch it, so.
Maybe I wasn't in a good
Yeah.
mood or something.
The Adam Driver dinosaur movie. Did you see that thing?
No.
terrible.
What? What movie is
65?
that?
65.
65. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah,
What if like that had Bollywood dancing and stuff in it? When like
Yeah,
that would be pretty cool.
The dinosaurs.
I would give that 65 out of 1,000. It was terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, 65 was really bad.
Oh.
Jerry, can you text me a number
Oh,
between
I
1
found a
and
movie I
100?
liked.
From
Fletch,
1
I
to
found
1.
a movie.
Which one?
Infinity Pool.
Infinity Pool.
So,
It's
wait,
a
but no,
new-
sorry. A number from what to what?
1 to 100.
Oh, 1 to 100. Okay.
What was it? Infinity Pool? What was that?
Oh, it's Brandon Cronenberg, David Cronenberg's son, has been doing some cool stuff last few years, and it's a new movie that he did. It's a horror, kind of psychological horror movie, and because he's a Cronenberg, it has a lot of body horror stuff in it. But yeah, that movie was pretty awesome.
But so does it have an infinity pool in the movie?
Yes.
So I guess it was a very cheaply made movie, right? It's
No,
like
actually-
one set.
You actually never even see the pool. That's only talked about.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna give this away on chat. Type in a number. It's open to everybody. Type in a number between 1 and 100. Closest one gets it. Thank you for
69.
all
Already
the.
2 69s.
I chose it
Because
this
Jerry was the one that picked the number. See, they know last few times Jerry's.
yeah, Jerry, 69.
What if it is? I haven't even looked at it yet. It'd be funny if it was 69.
I found the worst movie of this year. It's a remastered re-release of the Titanic from James Cameron.
Does it involve 5 people dying?
time.
Terrible.
Does 0 count as a number?
No. Sorry, Whiskey.
Yeah, between 1 and 100.
Yeah, so Whiskey, you gotta do a different number.
That's my boyfriend. He's smart. At least one, baby.
Oh, here's another movie I hated was Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who's no good?
Holy crap, that movie is terrible.
Fell asleep in Quantum Mania.
Yeah. Oh.
There was a lot going on in that movie.
When are we gonna close this
Is everybody guessed?
bidding?
At least once, right? Everyone now they're guessing.
First time Elfay 47 guessed 47.
Hey, Fletch, did you see the new Evil Dead movie?
No, I wanted to. I didn't get a chance. I think I was away, and I just got home.
What about Renfield?
Renfield was funny. I liked
That was
it.
good. I liked it too. That was funny.
I can't believe it did so badly, but
Oh, it did? It did badly?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's too bad.
What was Renfield about?
Renfield.
Who's Renfield?
He was Dracula's number one, servant guy.
Familiar.
Oh,
Yeah,
But it's like modern day, and I thought the casting was great too. I love that Nicholas Hoult kid.
yeah. Nicolas Cage as Dracula was great too.
Yeah.
It looks like everyone's guessed.
Okay, Lurky Lurk, you want to lock it up? Nobody else wants to. Nobody else likes this Scarlet
'Cause
Spider.
We have someone that's pretty close right now.
Okay, what's the number that you?
Renfield's written by Robert Kirkman.
Ooh.
Produced and written.
Well,
Wow.
the winning number, the number I texted Bernard was 3.
Yes, John Starks.
So that means, yes, exactamundo, my friend.
Wow.
That means Whiskey Ronin wins
Yeah,
The
Will
hell,
actually
man?
won.
because he did 001.
What the?
001
real.
is 1.
That's a real number.
All right, Whiskey Ronin, congratulations.
Man, fuck that fool. I don't win anything this whole time.
It's never been 69.
It has. It has. And then they're like, you should have guessed. Of course, this is gonna be.
All right, here it is. All right, folks. Well, let's get out of here. Tommy, you got anything you want to add before we get out of here?
No thanks. My garage is about done though. That's the only exciting thing that I can talk about. My work stuff is all secret right now. So
What else are you gonna add to your garage?
Let's do a tour at upcoming stream.
Yeah, I want to see.
I just finished the floor, and we just put in a little mini split like AC unit. So it should be like this coming weekend. I start moving in.
Wow.
Yeah,
Alright.
so pretty cool.
Moving in, like.
No, not everything.
Not gonna live in your
In the
house
doghouse.
anymore.
My car.
Hey, Jerry, how does this thing work?
What thing?
This black ink thing.
So, oh god, it's so cool. Well, I mean, it's just like if you think of each color as super dark versions of that color. So the safest way to start is with the blue black.
Well, I'm gonna do the red black.
Okay, it's a nice color. I like it. If you just throw it into the background like it's a splotchy background,
Yeah,
you're gonna love it.
but I'm gonna have to add some water, right?
Yeah, not too much. Well, yeah, I mean, you can thin it out with water, obviously, and it gets light.
It was
but-
strange. You never use test paper to try a brushstroke to see what it's gonna be.
Why test it?
I didn't. Yeah, I just went directly onto a drawing.
Just
You
go.
guys live dangerously.
Just jump in the deep end of the pool.
Otherwise, it's a wasted stroke.
Yeah.
I know. You guys are like really cheap with your art supplies.
No, but like, isn't that the whole point of these weekly drawings? Is just to test stuff out, you know?
On artwork, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I would basically do it on test paper and then use a hairdryer for it to dry and then see what it's going to end up looking like before I would dive in with it.
Come on, live a little, Sugar Sean.
That's okay.
Sean,
Somebody
dive
already
into the
won it,
deep end.
and
Yeah.
Undeserving.
I'm still looking through the list of movies to try and find more than one. of the
Asteroid
standard
City?
lights. It just looks annoying, but I'll still see it.
I watched the great documentary on my flight back, "Meet Me in the Bathroom," which is
Oh.
about the punk rock scene in New York in the '90s,
Oh,
It's on
featuring
Showtime now.
the Strokes, the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Interpol. There's a few. It was really cool. It's really worth watching.
Oh, that sounds good. That cool that one that came out about Bowie that was an IMAX one is on HBO now.
Was that good? I love Bowie.
I haven't seen it yet. I think it's Moonish Daydream. I think they called it or something.
Bernard, you gotta get much thicker with the paint, man. It's really good when you just like go in.
Like
heavy
oil
with it.
paint.
What you do is just
awesome.
dump it on
Yeah.
it, and then you push it
Dump
around.
it. Dump it.
Oh.
Look at how cool that is.
Oh, I got a new tooth, guys.
New tooth?
Yeah, here.
Are you
Oh,
going to take it out?
Is it
No.
gold?
It's gold.
Awesome.
Oh, it's gangster.
What happened to
So
the
hip.
What happened to the old one?
I just didn't take care of it.
Oh, did it
If you
crack?
want a gold tooth, you just like just don't take care of your tooth, and then eventually it'll just get all messed up.
So you had a choice to get a color matched one, right? But you got the gold one instead.
Yeah. And the dentist was like, thought I was joking.
He just doesn't know how cool you are.
Well, Scarlett made me do it, honestly.
Aw.
Man, Scarlett got the whole grill. She got that those teeth jewelry.
She lost all her teeth?
No. They put like gems on your teeth. Have you guys seen that? You gotta know what I'm talking about.
They be
Like on your
dazzling.
real teeth, or the actual like you like put it on your like a retainer.
No. They stick it to
Actual,
your
like-
teeth. They stick shit on
Yeah,
your
yeah,
teeth.
yeah.
Like jewels,
I've
gems.
seen like one tooth that they did, but not like multiple. Did she just get
Yeah.
her whole top row like bedazzled, or?
You got like some on the top, some on the bottom. That's what happens when I take her to LA.
And that stays on you brush?
Yeah, it stays on like it's the same kind of glue they use when they put your braces on, basically. So
Oh,
it'll
it's with the glue.
yeah, it'll stay on for several months or a year or so.
Hmm.
Bernard, what do you think of these paints?
I like them.
It looks good.
I mean, this one
So
definitely
weird. Just mixed with
I need to
black.
get used to. Because I'm not getting like a consistent color.
And that's
It's
why
not-
I like it.
So,
You ever do that thing where you flood the surface and then drop it in there so it blooms?
yeah, I gotta do that, I guess. Wet the surface. How do you do that?
But that takes practice though.
Yeah.
And then throw some salt on it. You know how like there's like you
It's
learn
not
the
the
salt trick
paint.
and you do it everywhere.
You
It's
got
the painter.
you gotta throw salt in it.
Just like Maverick, it's not the plane, it's the pilot.
Oh, this is too dark. Look at this. Oh,
Awesome.
Whoa.
I love it.
Well,
I
he's
rub-
in a club.
Hey, can we do the Year of the Dragon sketch week?
Yeah, that would be cool.
We only have a couple, so just to repeat, I don't plan on doing the Battle Sketch thing much longer.
Oh.
So there's only
Now
like
that I
3
finally
months.
showed an interest.
well, you want to take it over, Tommy?
Oh,
So, someone will.
I show up here like every 9 weeks or something.
Does somebody on stream want to take over? Man, this thing is
I
thick.
feel like some of those guys, somebody will be able to do it.
You have to do one all about White Powder Ma and hear
Who would know who those people are?
You know, nobody does. Only me and Sean.
That girl who plays the reporter, she was pretty hot.
Stanley?
Is that who she was?
No, that was her one line she had. Stanley.
Oh, Stanley.
He was the worst, man.
Man, Mickey Rourke used to look like that.
Yeah,
That
he used to be pretty. Now he looks like Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh my god.
Who's
Yeah.
Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Oh,
You don't want to know.
She's a politician, Atlanta.
Oh,
The worst kind.
oh
Mickey
boy.
Rourke is playing her
He
in
does
the
look
movie.
like her.
Yeah. He's playing her in the movie. Or she's playing him in the new wrestler sequel.
Tommy, you still on Twitter? Fuck, it's
Yes.
2:30. I said an hour I was gonna be on tonight.
You wrap it up? I got a jet.
I gotta go.
It's done.
Alright.
I know who this is going to. Bernard. It's cool. Just
Did you listen to the video? To the audio recording, Tommy,
Audio recording of what?
of the secret documents.
Oh, it's like 5 minutes. Actually, it's like a minute.
Yeah, it's like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, what a jackass. Hey, look at this cool Ultraman pillow I got.
Oh, that's cool. Where'd
Is
you
that
get
your
it?
Ultraman waifu pillow?
Etsy? No, that's kept elsewhere. That's like the full body one.
I don't see
Look at that.
Ultraman on there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
can't
see him.
believe
Come on, Sean.
I
It's
can't
even
believe Melissa
silhouette.
let me get that and put it in the living room.
Because it looks more like design forward.
Hmm.
You didn't say
Then,
that's
like-
for the garage.
A 5-year-old pillow.
Oh yeah, today she said, "No, that's in your hobby house, not in your work house. This is your live house, and then I have my work house and my hobby house."
Oh, that's right. That's cool. You have a lot of houses.
Do you have
I
a-
have a whole compound.
Is there a secret house?
Man,
No.
what do you do there?
That's where for when the shit hits the fan.
Oh yeah, you must have one of those, like
Yeah.
doomsday prepper type thing.
Yeah,
All right, let's get out of here.
especially in North Carolina, you gotta have that.
Sean, you got anything you want to add before we get out?
If anyone's going to San Diego and they want a commission, just Instagram me, DM me.
Jerry?
Talk to you guys later.
So tired.
Courtney?
No, nothing. 24/7 Comics, Genesis,
Yeah.
24/7comics.com, Kickstarter coming. I don't know what. Okay, good job, Sean.
It was nice to meet Sweet Dick Willie tonight on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get out of here. I think the more I work on this, the more it's getting out of hand. Poop Kid's here.
Aww.
I think you should make speed lines going.
Yeah, what about his spider sense?
Do it. Do it.
Out of here.
I don't see any.
Fletch, you got
You
anything you
haven't
want to
sprayed
add?
white ink in a while.
What's that?
Huh? Fletch, you got anything you want to add before we get out of here?
I mean, I'll be joining you guys in the next couple weeks because I got to get ready for San Diego. But if you're in San Diego, come check me out. We'll be at Kickstarter booth, Mad Ghost booth, Distillery booth, and Immortal Studios, and also have Comixology panels and Frank Miller Presents panels.
Wow.
Yowza, yowza.
He's a busy man.
You're like the hub of San Francisco.
All right.
Jeremy, you asked if I'm doing commissions if I go to New York. Yes, if I go to New York, I will. And if I don't go to New York, I'm going to, so I can pay for my Japanese trip.
It's a Japan
So,
trip, not
there you go.
Japanese trip, though. Is it? Is it?
My Japan trip, okay.
Because you can have a Japanese trip, but it doesn't have to be in Japan.
Gonna have a Japanese trip in Japan.
I have
Speaking of
Japanese
Japan,
trip
when's the
every
last time
time
you
I
guys
go
saw
in
the
my
movie?
hallway.
Gung Ho.
I actually had to look that up before I made a reference to Tommy. Like
The Gung Ho?
Michael Keaton auto movie, Gung Ho.
It's such a good movie.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, that was basically all my relatives in that movie.
Oh, really?
Growing up in Detroit, yeah. And then my dad got hired by a Japanese automaker that work at a stamping plant and run their whole plant.
Mm.
Yeah. And that was my first job in 8th grade. I was a fork truck driver. A 13-year-old fork truck driver.
Wow, that is so illegal.
I know. Well, when your dad's a plant manager, you know.
Damn.
Good times.
What else can Bernard add to this
I gotta
piece?
darken this whole area to really make it work.
Speed line
Do
for
it.
sure.
Oh my
He's got to
god.
spray the white ink. You haven't sprayed white ink.
No,
in
I gotta
so
I gotta
long.
darken this whole area to make it work. You see this? It looks.
That'll be fine.
I
Just
think
spray.
if you just add Doc Ock in the background, jumping at him.
Do the rest of the Spider-Verse characters, you know?
God. No shortcuts, Bernard.
Because otherwise, like, they're just not
What about
balanced.
that scene? That weird scene when Gwen Stacy was talking to her dad and the background kept changing, you know, while they're talking?
I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Yeah, draw that.
Just do it.
But make it move, like animate it.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you guys seen that
His
little
bell
cultural
before.
reference to Spider-Verse, where they're like, you can see that Miles is like, they show all the different cultures in Spider-Verse, and then when Spider-Gwen goes on Miles' bed wearing her shoes, that's what proves she was white.
I saw that. They're like, you can totally tell Miles is African Latino because of the way he dresses, and you can totally tell Gwen is white because she wears shoes on the bed.
Or even in the house.
I know, but the picture on the bed is so. I'm like, I don't. Ugh.
I have a video of Tommy wearing shoes in my house.
God dang it!
Tommy,
It's a cultural thing. You can't expect me
Same.
to know.
It's kind of gross.
what? We all know. White people know.
It's gross.
I wear 2 pairs of shoes when I come to Bernard's. I have one I wear outside and one I wear inside.
You wear them on top of each other, so you just like take it off and you have another pair inside.
No, I
I
have
don't
the
even
one-
believe in wearing socks inside.
They're just inside the door, and I swap them really fast.
It's the same
And-
shoe though, but you just swap them really quick. So it's
No,
not.
they look different. If you pause the video, you'll see they're different.
You don't have your own flip flop, your own slippers at Bernard's house.
I wasn't offered any slippers.
Oh, really? Oh, there's slippers.
I
It
saw
all
them.
has their monogram name on it. Right? Mine has
I
the
saw them.
SD.
I have all those
I saw the
airport slippers.
fancy, yeah, the fancy airport one. I was like, that's cool.
Bernard, why are you making that like a line there next one?
'Cause I'm
Is it
gonna
'cause
cut
you
it.
don't want to use the other half of the page.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the other page for next week's sketch.
That's
Don't
why
waste
you
paper.
can't waste another stroke either. You better watch out.
Well, I can use the other side. All right,
Looks great.
see you guys. Happy holidays.
Happy.
Bye, everybody.
Happy holidays indeed.
Happy holidays. Happy 4th of July.
Good to see you guys.
Superior
Wait.
spider Dan cake. All right. Happy
There's another
holidays.
superior.
Huh?
There's another superior.
I don't know. There's another superior spider Dan cake here. First time chatter. Gotta welcome. But we're heading
Who
out.
you gonna?
Huh?
Who you gonna raid?
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
right. Thanks. Who should we raid? Anybody?
Please.
Anybody?
Is there anyone left on Twitch?
Who's raiding? Yeah. Who's left on Twitch?
Domo?
Domo's on raid? Domo's on
Is that right? The Big Red, 1967. Arts of Jim. T-Pain. Let's get T-Pain. I used to dance for him all the time. You might remember me.
who are you raiding?
T-Pain?
T-Pain.
T-Pain? Not Domo?
Yeah. I
Domo's
don't
on?
know if
Is Domo's on? I don't think Domo's been on for a
Almost
while.
is offline.
Okay, so who's T-Pain?
T-Pain's a rapper.
Yeah, he's on?
I don't know. That's what Jeremy Joe says. Arts of
T-Pain is just
Jim.
chatty. Art. What about Art
Oh.
of Jim? Let's do art. Let's do art. Art
Okay. That's more
of
art.
Jim.
It's Jim Lee.
That's Jim Lee?
Is it?
No, Art
Nah,
of Jim.
Jim Lee.
Jim Lee has defected
Okay.
Twitch.
He was only on like once.
Where's Jim now?
At the Flash movie again.
He's having more kids.
Art of Jim. All right, we're rating Art of Jim. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Hi.
Okay, are we
I
rating?
think
Did we rate?
Tommy left.
Tommy bounces. I feel like he doesn't know he could stay on. Oh, look at this. Doing what you're talking about.
What's he doing?
It's like
Gestures?
figure studies. Anatomical masses.